Okay, so
Holy fuck, it's been a long time.
it has been. Welcome to season 2
Episode 1
of Grave Mistakes
in cinema.
featuring our guy Rye.
Hello.
Hello, Rye.
Hi,
Hello, Rye.
I am the Rye.
How you do, Rye?
He is Rye.
He
is good.
I do good.
Oh, okay.
How do you?
I do well?
Oh.
I also do well. A lot has happened over the year.
God damn. It's been a fucked up 2018, I gotta say.
Yeah, 2018 was not the Grave Mistakes year we thought it was.
No.
No.
Right at the beginning, the last episode, Silent Hill, shortly after my father passed away. And that was all sudden and shit. And then Johnny and I went to Japan.
Which was sick.
It was sick. I fucking miss that place.
Yeah, and then we just kind of just didn't do this for a while.
The rest of the year was just recovery, basically. From all that.
Yeah, we were out celebrating, living that Miller High life.
Yeah. Ryan, how was your 2018, man?
Could have been better.
Yeah,
Could have been better.
for sure.
I expected better things. 2017 was definitely tip-top best year ever.
2017 was the year of the Rye.
Less good. Still good though. I mean, I still don't have a real job, so I feel pretty tight about it, you know?
Yeah, man. That's the goals.
Yeah.
Hashtag goals.
Right?
Hashtag goals, new year, new Rye.
New year,
Damn
new
straight.
Rye.
Damn straight.
I want to see you, but I want to see you in McDonald's by the end of the month.
Just eating,
Working
though.
there.
Oh.
No, only
Dude,
robots work at
I
McDonald's.
swear to God, the first thing I'm gonna fucking do in that McDonald's is I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get a fucking ketchup machine. I'm gonna put it out fucking so people can use it because it's impossible to get ketchup at this
Oh.
fucking
It is
McDonald's.
incredibly impossible to get ketchup at McDonald's. It's so
I
stupid.
didn't know that because I don't eat there. McDonald's is like one of the places I just will not enter.
Dude, and it's expensive too. I don't
It's-
get it.
it's-
It's not even like cheap fast food
It's
anymore.
supposed to be like garbage, trash, turd food, but it's like it breaks the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like $1.50 for a fucking like cardboard sliver of a burger now.
hmm
And I do go there because it's across from where I work. But
Also, McDonald's sponsor us.
yeah, McDonald's does sponsor us. McDonald's, fuck you.
This is all the ad read that they gave us. This is all scripted.
Yeah.
So
This is scripted.
if you have a problem with
McDonald's,
this,
Ronald McDonald's
they're
will
very
fuck your kid.
self-defacing. Like they,
Yeah.
they-
They're like, hey, you guys saw that It movie? Pennywise is based off Ronald McDonald. He'll fucking kill your kids with obesity.
slowly but surely they'll end up in the ground.
On a side note, though, I do love the fact that they have the robot cashier because old people are like, I don't know how to do this. And every time the worker's just like, you poke a picture of the food you want, like, I don't know what you're saying. It's like, look at the food. Do you want a burger?
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yes, they have a robot cashier. It's a big
I'm
fucking
jealous.
touch
Wait,
screen.
every
well, I've
Mc-
only
every
seen them in
McDonald's?
Panera's.
Everyone I've been to, which is the one. So
No,
one.
the one,
Jesus
the one over by
Christ.
my house doesn't have it.
Okay, yeah, it's
So it's not like the kiosks that Jack in the Box used to have?
No. Taco Bell has those now.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
The Turker Juice!
No,
The
I like
fucking
the touch
robots,
screens
dude.
when they have, but I've only ever seen one at a Panera.
Yeah, they have it, but everyone's like, it's too complicated. I'm like, do you want burger, chicken, milkshake, drink? Like, it's you got some fucking broad categories. Well, I want burger. Then click burger, and then they'll click like chicken or something. It's like, no, you click burger.
Dude, that bums me out.
Dude, the
It's
Red
just-
Robin one was fucking atrocious. That was terrible
Oh,
fucking
the
UI
tablet?
design. I was like,
Oh, yeah, fuck
how
Red
the
Robin,
fuck
too.
do I
Yeah.
pay?
Sponsor us, Red Robin.
Yeah,
Thanks,
sponsors Red
Red
Robin.
Robin.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
You took like 9 hours to give us a Diet Coke.
Yeah, granted, our server was like,
Messed up.
yeah, he was hitting the pookie back in the kitchen for sure.
Yeah, he's
He's
like,
digging
hey, I know I forgot something. Was it Diet Coke?
Every time he'd ask us if we were doing all right, and we were like, "Yeah," or actually, can I get another Diet Coke? He'll be like, "Yeah, I'll get that in a minute."
Yeah.
Then he'll go away for like 15 minutes.
They
Come
came-
back and he's like, "What did I forget to do?"
I'm sorry. I was hitting the rock stupid hard back there. What did I promise I would do for you?
Yeah,
It's
I-
Thursday night, guys. Don't you know that's the busiest night at a
I
fucking
have
Red Robin?
I have the
I
the
did not
copper
know
the
that.
copper sleeve on my arm, not because I have tattoos there that are offensive, because I shoot up there. I'm also an H junkie, so let's get that out of the way.
H&M baby,
Mm.
heroin and meth. Which is funny because there is literally an H&M right next door to that Red
Mhm.
Robin.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were trafficking drugs there. Unfounded news on grave mistakes.
It's just
Yes.
in.
You heard it here first.
H&M drug dealers.
Yeah, so season 2, episode 1 of Grave Mistakes is on
Bird Box.
Damn, we're yelling this episode.
That's fine. It's
Ryan.
fun.
What?
Ryan, yell.
First impression of Bird Box.
Talk into the mic and tell us your first impression.
I was whelmed.
Like,
I
not
mean-
over or under, just whelmed.
Just perfectly whelmed.
It was a movie that, I expected it. I was going and expecting real bad, and
I was
it
too.
was very passable as a horror movie. It didn't have more plot holes than most horror movies, but it was edited like shit.
Yeah.
I did not like it at all. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Don't like Sandra Bullock. Don't
Ooh,
like
yeah.
birds. Don't like boxes. Don't like any of this combination of shit.
I gotta say, I expected the worst, like Ryan. And I think I was pleasantly surprised with how not complete trash it was.
Mhm.
I mean, I saw all the memes first. I didn't
I
see
saw
any
the
trailers.
memes. Yeah,
The memes were
This
the
is-
trailer for me.
this was actually the first time any of us had seen Bird Box.
yeah,
We came into this Bird Box, dry.
literally feel
I
like the
mean, I was
last people
pretty
to see it.
spoiled. Like I've watched a lot of things about it without actually seeing it. So
Yeah, because I mean, everyone's fucking talking about it.
Yeah, everyone's just
Oh.
like, did you like that part where there was a blindfold on the kid?
it literally feels like just a ripoff of Dawn of the Dead, though. Like it feels like shit, Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah,
Dude, it feels
I mean,
like even dumber The Happening.
exactly. Yeah,
Or even stupider, A Quiet Place.
dude, like the first 45 minutes of the movie was the happening
Yeah.
until it's revealed it's not plants
It's demons.
or something. They didn't even say it was demons.
No,
Like,
it's,
Well, yeah,
it's
because they
actually the
just-
smoke monster from Lost.
oh yeah, dude.
Well, it was originally demons, seeing as they have that shitty CG render of a demon,
Hmm.
which they obviously just put in the movie. The director's like, oh, fuck no. Fuck no. That looks awful. Take those out.
Well, that is also only the model without any textures or lights or anything. And I will tell you, that could be awesome with textures and lights. We just haven't seen it with textures and lights.
yeah. And because there's nothing there and they never explain it, and it literally looks like it's just some CG that was just straight ripped out of the film,
Mm-hmm.
it could be anything. It could be like just the
Mhm.
most hardcore hentai flying at them, and that's what makes them lose their
Oh
mind.
my god, there's so much cum. Why does he keep coming?
And
He
then you-
just came.
Yeah, and then you're just compelled to blow your fucking brains out.
I'll never be
Because
able to
you'll
come that
never
much.
You know what? I actually realized I've been imagining this whole movie. I've just imagined the monsters as the ones from the end of the first season of Stranger Things.
Oh, the fucking
The Demigorgon?
Yeah, that's what I've imagined
I don't think
the
that
whole
would make
time.
me kill myself, but that would be scary.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one was tight. I thought it was a cool monster.
It is.
Yeah.
Cool. I was kind of surprised that it didn't really come back in the second season.
Well, there was definitely some magic
Spoilers.
properties to these monsters.
Yeah. Spoilers. If someone has to see fucking Stranger Things season 2 years ago.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't see.
I haven't seen
two.
season 2.
No, he hasn't seen.
So I've been spoiled.
You've
Now
been
I
spoiled.
can't watch it, guys.
No,
Oh,
you get. Don't worry. You get dog Demigorgons. It's
Nah,
even stupider.
now I know what doesn't happen.
You gotta watch it. You get to watch Samwise die a horrible, horrible death.
Oh
Oh no, dude! Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
Yeah,
he was
he's
the best part of season 2.
Dude, he's so pathetic.
He is. I love him though. He's so fucking.
I can't even remember his fucking name. dude.
Bob.
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 Yeah. Hey, Bobo.
Hey, Bobo, my boy, you're dying. That's blood, Bobo.
Dude, yeah. He was such a good guy.
He was. He was a nice guy, but not like the kind of nice guy who's like, here's 600 pictures of my dick, you stupid cunt. Why don't you fuck me? He was like a
Those are my
legitimate
favorite
nice guy.
Those are my favorite nice guys.
Those are my favorite nice guys.
I'm actually glad your husband died. Just those
Oh
type of-
my God.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
that's my
That's,
favorite one.
That's not very nice.
No, that's the opposite. of a
After
nice
like
guy, dude.
two fucking two read messages,
Yeah.
just straight to
Yeah. Well, it's like 5 seconds has passed and then you get like a dick pic. Then it's just like, fuck you, you stupid bitch. Like 0 time to respond.
Dude, I think I prefer the Indian guys trying to be sexy
Oh.
that are all horny online.
Bob and
Oh,
Vagine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Show me my bob.
your bobs and your vagine.
Bob's and Vangine.
Yeah, dude, they're making
Open
videos now,
quad.
dude. It's fucking crazy. Like I've seen a shitload of them where they're just like doing a selfie video, and they're just like, I'm not gonna do it,
Dude,
I'm not gonna do the accent, but they're like, I want to see your boobs and your vagina.
Dude,
Please send me boobs.
This is a great idea. I don't know why any porn company hasn't got in on this. Like, the main character is one of those Indian guys,
Hmm.
but it works.
Every
And he
time.
just, it works like every time. And then he just gets some like hot teen girls. It's just Indian dudes banging hot teen girls because Indian dudes would eat
Dude.
that shit up.
Yeah.
Face, we got
a new business.
All right,
Right?
Pornhub, sponsor us.
I've got
You,
some,
Pornhub.
I've got some Indian friends. They're good at fucking guitar.
All right.
you need to email.
I've got some Indian friends. They're good at fucking guitar.
All right.
You need to email Ryan Wolanski. He's got infinite ideas for you.
Mhm.
Pay him well.
I got
Infinite
business.
ideas for infinite dicks.
Yeah, dude. What about? Well, I know I've seen it in hentai, but like choose your own adventure porno.
Whoa.
Oh
what?
no, I've
Choose
seen
your
that.
hentai?
I've seen it. I
Oh,
have
yeah.
one.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's got Lisa Ann. She comes in. It's like, what position do you want to go to next? And then you click on
What?
it,
Hold
and
on.
then you choose your own adventure.
Hey, I don't.
But is
remember
there
who
a story?
Yeah, you could talk to her and shit. But
But
speaking of which, have you seen that fucking Super Seducer game?
Oh my god.
What is
God,
that?
I want to play that with
Why?
someone.
Why
so
would you
bad.
put?
that
Why would
on
you put your little
consoles?
finger
It's
through
on
your?
Steam.
Why would you put your little finger through your pants pocket?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You fucking idiot.
Dude,
Why would you
wait,
put
is
your
this
thumb
It's a
through?
game where it's this guy. It's a live action video of this guy who's he's gonna teach you how to pick up girls, and he's like, all right, so you meet this girl on the street. What do you do next? And it's got 4 options, and you click on one of them, and he acts it out, and it gets fucking. So the first one was people were pissed about it.
Oh yeah, because it was super serious. It was like, you're at the bar. There's a girl there. What do? Negger. Good. And it's like, this is why you would negger, because women are stupid idiots, and they like big, strong, dumb idiot.
Wait, what are
dick.
you saying?
then-
what is that word?
Negging?
Negging is when
Oh.
Or it's like, hey,
No.
you're pretty hot for a fucking stupid slut. Like, it's like that's. I mean, that's like an extreme
Oh.
example,
Oh, I
obviously.
see.
yeah, I'm not usually into girls with noses like that, but you're
Yeah.
pulled off.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
backhanded compliments.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Because then they
Oh, you're
you
giving them negatives, knocking
Yeah.
them down pegs.
Yeah.
while also
That's so
asserting
fucked.
that you're interested. Yeah, it's
That's like the default pickup artist.
But
thing,
it
dude.
wasn't too terrible because it was really funny. So he made this little micro documentary about how he made that first one, and then people were pissed, and then Video Game Donkey did a video about it, and it started blowing up. And he was he now loves Donkey, so he sent Donkey a tweet, and he's like, I'll give $25,000 to any charity that you want if you make a video on the Super Seducer 2. And
So he
Super
did.
Seducer 2 looks fucking absurd.
Yeah.
The wrong answers are so
Yeah,
fucking
you launch
insane.
nukes at Syria and shit.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. There's a part where there's a girl. It's it's straight up some fucking ego raptor. She's like, there's a hot lady over there. What do you do? And it's abandon the hot lady you're talking to now. And he's just like, hey, love. I just remembered she's a model, and I'm gonna go get her autograph. I'll be right back, or not, 'cause she's hotter. And then he dips. It's
Dude,
so fucking.
I want to get
ridiculous.
it. I want to get it and play it.
Do
Because that
it.
looks like a fun. I want to do it with a party though. That'd be
Okay.
a fun party game.
Damn. And see, this kind of gives you a little insight on how forgettable and uninteresting Bird Box was, because we'd rather talk about Super Seducer than
Oh
Bird
yeah,
Box.
Bird Box
I like
is.
the horses in Bird Box.
Yeah,
That
why was
a
there so much
great horse,
horses?
dude.
Sarah Paulson was
Dude.
just horse jizz the entire movie.
Well, it's because horses know when they're pregnant. So
It really seemed like there was gonna horses were gonna play a role in this.
yeah,
wait, how do horses communicate that they know that they're pregnant?
they
Who's
bite.
talking to these fucking horses?
Well, they were saying that the horses bite other horses when they get too close.
Or anything that gets close. I thought there was gonna be a scene where Sandra Bullock was riding a horse blindfolded, and then the horse sees a demon, and then the
That-
horse kills him.
Horses
that
is
would
the
have been
fucking-
way better.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, that
Dude,
would have been fucking
fuck.
sick.
They,
But instead,
said they brought up horses twice. The rule of thirds would have been bring another horse back. That's
Yeah.
fucking.
well,
that's
then they
the
showed
go-to.
the horse. They showed a horse. It was just what the fuck's going on?
Because I don't think the demons affect the animals, because the birds never fucking kill themselves
Mhm.
or
That would be great. The
convince
birds
each other to look.
pulled a gun out and blew its brains
I
out.
want to see some chips start going crazy. Just I wonder, where's the line of consciousness that we start getting?
Like what? Sea
Suicide.
amoebas are just
Dude.
Yeah.
no, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Lizards are just walking on their tires and shit.
So we're gonna do a quick blast through of this film, or
Yeah,
what?
let's just do a quick blast through this stupid ass film.
Dude, you call it stupid ass, but me and Ryan were pleasantly whelmed.
I have definitely seen a lot worse horror films.
Oh fuck yeah!
I have
Like,
too.
that was not
that's what this is
terrible.
about.
That's this whole podcast, man.
That
But
was
the thing
not
is that
bad.
a lot of people are like, this movie is so clever and smart.
No, you're right.
I would not agree with that.
No, this movie
That's-
is not
well,
clever
that's-
nor smart.
That's how I am with. That's why I'm so fucking mad at Aquaman right now, because everyone said that movie was good, and I watched it and it was fucking dog shit. was
I
exactly
haven't-
the same quality as every other DC movie
I
right now.
refuse, man.
I
I refuse
I'm
Aquaman.
done.
It's stupid.
I'll
I just
stick to
watched
the
some
DC
Korean
animated.
fucking cam, and it was bad. The quality of the cam was good.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
The
hang
movie
on.
was bad.
I missed the beginning of that. Was that some sort of deviancy on your part?
Oh no, I meant I watched it legally in a theater.
Good.
Oh,
On this podcast, we watch
okay.
these films legally on theaters or in the power of my Netflix.
No, my friend, I went with my Korean friend Cam.
Yes.
Who was a good,
Yes.
Oh, dude, Cam's
know-
such a good guy.
I know
he's
Korean
a good
Cam.
quality friend.
He's such a good guy.
He's a good quality
Good guy.
Cam.
Easy to understand, and he doesn't shake ever.
Dude,
No.
he pays attention to movies so well, he could just tell you the movie. and
Exactly.
it's like you saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, his
I love
his
that he has
voice booms
subtitles,
like a movie
so.
theater.
I know, dude. Korean, you said? Why? Quarter is a very strange last name for a Korean man. So Bird Box.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the movie starts off.
Wait,
Sand-
what is this movie even fucking rated? It's got to be
It's
R. They
R,
said
it's R.
fuck like
they've said
we
fuck
saw
like 3
titties
times.
like
no titties.
No, we didn't see.
yeah.
We saw
there was tit.
there was, like, the
there
side
was full
tit.
nip, dude.
when?
I
It was
when-
a shady fucking nip.
when?
shady nip.
When fucking Machine Gun Kelly was
Yes,
dicking down,
when-
Yeah,
Kelly's
Machine Gun Kelly,
going
the
down.
worst sex scene of
all
the
sketchy.
Dude, he likes to make love. All right, he's a sensual
Apparently.
man.
Machine Gun kisser. Dude,
Ugh.
yeah, he's a romantic dude. You can
Uh,
tell in this film.
I almost wanted to be like, it's dead silent. Sandra Bullock opens the door, and then like Frank Sinatra's playing, like "Fly Me to the Moon," and he's just standing there inside of hot, not Audrey Plaza or whatever,
bootleg Aubrey Plaza. That's what we call it.
Aubrey,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's just like, "I love you, baby." Oh, hey Eminem.
You know,
Hey.
what'd be even more funny and ironic is if Eminem was blasting to them fucking.
Oh yeah,
Because they're such good friends.
lose yourself
They
in
are
the
good.
music.
Yeah.
Fuck Aubrey Plaza.
Wait, do you understand why that's funny?
Yeah, because they've been dissing each other.
Oh, okay.
That's why I told you that fucking Bird Box to people about like.
It was just
what-
funny that you went to the 8 Mile song.
I know.
Fucking-
That's like I don't know, man. Like, what I'm gonna go do shit off like the Slim Shady show or some shit. Like,
yeah, dude.
I
nah.
only know one song off Eminem's new album. I liked it a lot because I did a cover of it.
Oh,
You talk so quietly.
Thanks.
You better shove that mic down your
yeah.
throat. You're gonna talk like that?
Yeah. You better treat that microphone like Machine Gun Kelly treats women in these movies.
Hey, look. All right,
Great.
she was going to police academy, so she learned a lot of trigger discipline with her machine guns. So
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my
He's like,
god! Of
I'm gonna
course, you'd
come,
like a
and she's like,
machine
"No, you're
gun."
not," and jammed a finger up his ass. So he does it. Not.
Yeah, they cork the barrel.
Yeah.
Dude.
Woo! Not on my watch. Yeah.
Anyway,
The movie jumps back and forth between 5 years later and 5 years earlier.
but it also progresses hourly in transition back and forth.
But then,
So
like in the
bad.
past part, you don't exactly know how much time has passed because it's like, oh shit, we're running out of food, but we're still pregnant. This is a fucking house, so there should at least be like a month or two worth of food. Then
Yeah.
they both give birth at the same. Like, there's 2 pregnant women.
oh
and-
god, you were going so fast.
do you think the book was out of order like this?
I don't.
Because
I don't know.
I wonder if they just handed it off the editor, and the editor was like, "Dude, I love Quentin Tarantino."
I mean, because with
I
it,
fucking love Memento, you guys. Let's just do that shit.
Yeah. With it, I thought it was kind of cool the way they're doing it differently than the book. Instead of switching back and forth, they're doing one film for the kids and one film for the
Mhm.
adults.
I like
I
that a
haven't seen
lot.
it.
I'm just kind of bummed that it part 2 is gonna be taking place in like 20 fucking 10. Like,
what?
yeah, it's 30 years. It's 27
Oh yeah,
years.
because the first one took place in like the 80s, right?
It's like 80. God, that was like
That's
a
a
New
weird-
Kids on the Block album just come out, so that was like 86.
right.
That's a weird like period to film something.
Yeah, like,
about
They're
like
they're coming into like
8
Trump's
years.
America.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You guys love Obama, right? Yeah, dude. We're all really glad that
yeah,
Obama's
we're
still
so glad
president.
that Obama
Yeah.
hasn't put up any walls.
I know. There's like really no good throwbacks to 2010. So it's
Right?
like,
Yeah, like, hey,
Guys,
remember that time we elected a black guy? Yeah. Remember how
Damn.
we outdid ourselves and elected like a racist guy immediately afterwards? Yeah.
Damn, remember MySpace 2 years ago? Fuck.
Yeah, like,
dude, what if they did something crazy in that film and like one of those horrible events that took place over the past years happens, like, and they mention it, like the fucking
Well,
Eagles
like
of
Sandy
Death Metal
Hook or
France
some
shooting
shit?
or something like that?
holy shit. Like, oh yeah,
That'd be pretty-
Pennywise caused 9/11.
Dude, he just spooked the pilot so bad.
The explosion is the shape of a clown head.
Oh my God.
It's a red balloon.
I'll suck your cock, pilot. I'll suck your cock for a nickel.
Slam into that building and I'll give you a quarter.
Dude, I wish they would have put that in the movie.
Me too.
And have you read it?
I know that line specifically.
Yeah.
I haven't
I'll
read it
suck
or seen the original, but I know that line specifically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's it right there. I'm still like fucking halfway through the book.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I haven't read a book in so long. I don't have the attention span for it. I'll just
Dude.
listen to something.
It's really
Yeah.
good. But that shit, like, that would save my life if you shot me through that book.
It's-
Yeah, no,
it's
it
a
would.
thickie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just fucking hilarious because the book is so much gnarlier. A lot of weird sex with kids. And
A
shit.
lot of weird sex. I mean, we've talked about this before.
I know. But I just want to touch up on that. Because the part where Pennywise is chasing the germaphobe kid. What's his fucking name?
The germaphobe kid, that would be
Not Stanley.
No,
it's not-
Stanley kills himself. That is
Let's just call him germaphobe kid.
it's not Richie.
Ned? No.
It's Ed. Cause
Ed.
Richie calls him Eds.
Okay. Yeah, well, anyways, Pennywise is chasing him as the leper and shit, and he's like literally the whole time he's just like, come on, man. Let me suck your fucking kid dick.
I hope
Come on.
that's
It's only a
no,
nickel.
It's only a nickel.
Give me a nickel and I'll suck on your
The
pickle.
thing is, in the book, they don't make it seem like that's actually Pennywise. It's literally just like some fucking leper.
But it is Pennywise.
Well, they never mention him like becoming a clown halfway through, like hand jobbing a kid.
Well, he
Hand
doesn't-
job for a cowboy.
No, because he just runs, dude. He just runs away.
I would run away too if some fucking syphilis guy was like, "Hey kid, let me suck your dick." Nuh-uh. Okay, maybe for like a quarter.
A quarter? You just...
I
That's
mean,
5 times what he was asking.
how old were you when
He says a quarter first.
you knew what sucking a dick even if it was even good?
Like 6th grade,
6th grade.
about when I met you.
6th grade is probably like 11, 12, right?
Oh, yeah. Everyone starts knowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
middle school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right around that time. Right when they meet me.
he
They call me Golden Lips Charlie.
does it for free.
I'm trying to build my portfolio. Can I suck your dick?
Recommend me to 3 employees. Pass my card to 3
I'm
friends.
trying to join the guild.
The Guild of Calamitous Dick Suck Intent.
You get a recruitment bonus.
I
For
get a
every
recruitment
8 cocks I
boner.
suck.
For every 8 cocks you suck, you get a golden lip sticker.
No, it's a banana sticker still.
That works too, dude, because
Yeah.
they're dicks.
I know.
So Bird Box.
Yeah, Bird Box again. So they're in the past.
Yeah,
Sandra Bullock was pregnant.
let's take it somewhat slow to where we can actually like glide through the movie instead of just
Okay.
like, because Johnny hates this movie so much, he just wants to be like, yeah, they did this, they did that, and then I was so bored.
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
Yeah.
I like Shock Top. I'm drinking Shock Top.
I'm not particularly fond of Shock Top, to be honest. It was just cheap at Bevmo. Bevmo, you know the deal. Sponsor us.
So yeah, Sandra Bullock, pregnant as fuck, single, painter,
Painter.
Oh,
terrible
painter.
artist,
Terrible fucking
Sister.
painter.
Sister.
sister,
Sarah Paulson.
Oh yeah,
Terrible sister.
Mm,
Awful
rude.
sister.
You know what's better than Bird Box? American Horror Story, and she's in that.
Oh, I can't
She's
do
in
it.
like every season.
I can't
isn't
do
she?
it.
No,
Can't do that. No.
it's like the seasons are hit and miss
Cheesy.
for sure.
It's just
Asylum was
cheesy.
really fucking good.
I like Asylum.
Just feels cheesy to me.
It is. It's super,
It's super
cheesy.
cheesy.
I can't do cheesy stuff.
What?
Can't do
Get a
it.
little cheese in, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Gotta enjoy a little cheese.
Otherwise,
in
you're
there.
gonna miss out on a lot of like fucking like that band Ghost, Cheese Ball Central.
I can't do Ghost.
Oh,
I like one song by Priest though.
don't know
Interestingly
Priest.
enough, it's like the members who quit started their own band called Priest, and it's just like there's this one song. It's like super industrial. I'm just like, wow, I
Huh.
actually really like this.
well, anyways.
Anyways, Bird Boy.
So our first act, yeah, we
Yes.
learn she's pregnant. People are killing themselves.
Yeah.
and they don't give a fuck.
Sandra Bullock doesn't like kids, doesn't want kids.
Oh fuck, dude! And her sister like roasted the fuck out of her, calling her manses a roommate.
yeah.
Remember that? And she was like,
Oh, yeah.
"Ooh, she wasn't
Ooh.
having that."
Yeah, he's not a roommate. He's a cock pump.
Yeah, and then on the TV it shows all this fucked up shit going down in Russia, like everyone killing themselves, everyone's running away, like
Yeah.
from suicide or something. Like we don't know at that point what's happening.
Yeah.
It's just like everyone's committing suicide and everyone's like, oh my god, they're killing themselves.
But then Sarah Paulson Sarah's were like, dumb fake news, and just turned it off.
Yeah. No, dude, it was Sandra Bullock. She was like, it's in fucking Russia, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucked our election.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, so that's all fine and dandy.
Yeah.
And so Sarah Paulson joins Sandra Bullock at going to the jelly doctor who like KY's her
OBGYN.
belly.
She
OBGYN.
puts a horse in her
OBGYN.
belly. I'm pretty sure was that conversation right?
Dr. KY.
Yeah,
She put a
Dr.
horse-
KY.
Putting horses inside of women's bellies. Getting,
Yes.
getting horses.
Let me see
pregnant.
what you have in there. Woo! Ah, yeah, that's a horse.
The funny thing about this horse is it knows it's also pregnant.
It's biting your uterus. You're going to die.
Your horse fetus is pregnant.
Unfortunately, you blew out your horse fetus, and now you're going to die. Bird box.
And that's credits.
To be
my God.
honest, in the beginning of the movie, when Sandra Bullock put birds in the box, we almost just turned it off. We're like, all right, that's the movie, Bird Box.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny tried.
I tried pretty hard.
He had no faith in this movie from the get-go.
Yeah. It's just a stupid movie.
But okay, so they're at the OBGYN.
They see the tracksuit lady.
the tracksuit lady.
Tracksuit
yeah.
lady.
Yeah, and
She's on
immediately-
the phone too, and it's like we commented on the fact that she's on the phone saying, "I want to kill myself tonight."
Yeah, we were making jokes like, I'm in a tracksuit. I'm ready to die. I got nothing to live for.
Yeah, sure enough, after she gets
Fucking
her
crushed velvet tracksuit too. Like,
Dude,
what a
I
dumb
know,
bitch.
It was orange as well, flashy much.
Yeah. We get it. You want to die. Just do it, Sharon. Fuck.
Yeah, so after she gets her fucking KY spread and the horse is examined, Sandra Bullock comes out. She's meeting her sister at the car.
You can laugh in the mic. It's fine.
Dude, it's fine. You can feel free.
Yeah, feel
It
free.
enhances the.
That's not why I'm trying not to distract you from your story because of that stupid horse joke.
Checking out her horse.
But yeah, dude, it's sure enough. She comes out, and the lady that in the tracksuit is just bashing her fucking head against the window.
Well, she was listening to Cannibal Corpse, so she was just headbanging.
Oh,
she
hammer,
was just,
Yeah, she
hammer
actually-
smash window.
she was just too close to the
She
window.
actually tried to. She had just got back from trying to knife some people in their
Oh,
house. And
yeah.
She burned her house down.
I have 120 guns.
Damn. No one can ever remember the guitarist of Cannibal Corpse's name, but
Adam
rest
Driver.
in jail, asshole.
Adam
It's not Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. I'm pretty sure it's Adam Driver. I'm pretty
that,
sure.
that sounds
not
right.
that.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam
Um,
Driver, rest in hell. So yeah, then Sandra Bullock just hauls ass to the car and she's like, "It's happening. It's
It's
here."
happening.
It's The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan.
What's even worse is that when she says
Exactly.
when she says it's happening, like the wind is like blowing too. So it's like, oh fuck, it's really the happening. Ah shit, you guys.
Yeah, and it was like,
It's a twister.
Oh my god, you fucking son of a bitch. It's a twister. What the fuck?
I don't get it.
Because M. Night Shyamalan directed the movie Twister.
I don't.
Did
I don't
he
think
really?
That's a, I don't
No,
think that's a fact.
Oh
it's
my
a joke because of all the
fucking-
twists he puts in his fucking movies.
Oh my god.
That's because that movie Twister.
Yeah, he's directing like Bill Pullman and shit.
Have you ever seen a Twister? They're crazy.
M. Night Shyamalan is like, he's just like, holy shit, I got it. I got it.
So yeah, that's when they realize
That
it's all going down.
I actually,
in
I really
America.
liked the scene where the sister first saw it and then her eyes got all fucking
bird
crazy.
box.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, when
That
she-
was really
Yeah, it was
cool.
cool because they like zoom like that. That's when we do try and deconstruct horror movie shots every once in a while. We actually do sometimes get serious. It's a good shot. It's really good camera work. Like they zoom in like on her face. Like the sound starts to dampen there. It's an effective shot. And then Sandra Bullock's like, "What are you doing? What 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 are you doing?"
Yeah,
Any good scenes, I believe, were very much ruined by Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
not
I-
a fun part of the movie.
I gotta say, it was not her brightest moment.
No.
Dude, because like when her sister lost control and was like trying to crash the car and shit, she was like the most annoying fucking person on the planet at that point. She
Yeah.
was grabbing the wheel. She was like, exactly what you were
What are
saying.
you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
No,
What's
stop! Don't!
Up, bird box, bird box.
It was horrible. That scene was really, really horrible.
It started off. Yeah,
And
it started off
everything
so
was
well.
exploding.
Yeah,
everything was
every
exploding.
Mm.
like a house just randomly exploded, like a car fucking exploded, like I think a fucking lawn exploded, like everything was just on fire suddenly.
It was just complete and utter chaos.
Yeah, it was so
over a gust of wind.
so
It's
much
like, here's
CG.
your budget. Here's your budget. Have fun.
Yeah.
Let's spend it right here. And the rest of the money, the rest of the movies in one house.
One
Well,
house and a river.
Yeah, the budget for this film was like $19 million.
What?
And
Oh, yeah, you told me.
18.9 of it went to Sandra Bullock.
Went to
Yeah.
the first fucking 30 minutes.
Sandra Bullock and a couple explosions.
Yeah, John Malkovich is like, I only got $50, but they let me drink all the booze for real.
John Malkovich really needed to be the fucking lead in this movie. That
Oh,
would've been
yeah.
fantastic.
If it was him and Sandra Bullock butting heads on the river, that would have been fucking good too.
That would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
pretty wild. Yeah.
Well, because
Or-
the whole thing had this thing about how she's closed off, and then in the end she actually opens up to having kids. But I feel like that part of her character wasn't established nearly well enough in the beginning of the story
Yeah.
in order for it to actually pay off in the end. Like, it felt like it almost got there when she was like, "Oh, you actually get names, and I'm going to name you after that dude that died today."
2 days ago.
I think we kind of just left him.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was 48 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't establish in the beginning that she was as much of a shitty person as she just was. Kind of like she was like, "Oh, we're not assholes," specifically in that one scene.
Yeah.
But it's like, you are though. But are you not? Like,
well,
Yeah.
the man Tom does confirm. He's like, you named the fucking kids boy and girl. Like, what kind of shit is that? And she's like,
Mhm.
I'm doing it for them. It's easy to remember.
And there's absolutely no benefit for the kids to have their
Mhm.
names be boy and girl.
Yeah, and at the end when they're like, your name's Olympia, the girl's like straight up that meme of that dude that's like, I have a fucking name.
Johnny, this is a podcast. They
I
can't
like.
see you.
I
know.
liked it. It was a visual gag.
It's a visual gag.
I want you all to imagine a
I've been saying
meme
we should film
that
some
is
of these.
visual.
You guys will know the meme I'm talking about just from that description of the guy shaking his head, opening his eyes, like, what the fuck?
I don't even know what you're talking about, and I'm looking at
Is
you.
it the one with the dude's like mouth is open the whole time and it's
No, I fucking love that one. That's from a
Uh,
horror movie called Deathbed, the bed that eats.
Ooh.
He like puts his hands on the bed, it eats his hands, and then he's got shitty prop skeleton hands. He's like, oh, what the fuck, my hands?
Dude, I love memes, dude. Memes are so funny.
Memes are funny.
Dude, have you guys ever heard of a thing called memes?
You should listen to memes,
Dude,
not
have you
watch
ever-
them.
Have you ever seen a meme that's also like it's like it moves? It's like a GIF.
A GIF,
Oh,
as
dude,
people who are wrong say.
that's fucking technology, bro.
Yeah, it's actually really cool, dude.
Have you ever seen a meme that's also a hentai?
What?
Yes, they make
That's
those.
just called
You can
hentai.
put those together?
Yes. Honestly,
Does
if you
the
just
president know?
screen cap some hentai, it's a meme. It's like if you the subtitles already make a meme most of the time.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
The future is great.
Now that I'm thinking about it, could you look at the demons in a mirror? No, because
Yeah,
you can look
no,
through a
no,
camera.
because you can't even look
Yeah.
at the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BD Wong's in this movie, by the way, and he's great right up until he dies.
Right, which is essentially in the past what happens next. She fucking stumbles on this house. This lady casually gets into a burning car and burns alive. And John Malkovich is just staring through windows like, that was my nut ticket. You burned my nut ticket. And he was mad. He was
It's-
really mad.
It's again, the past parts lose all their like tension because the movie starts off with just Sandra Bullock and the two kids. Like, well, everyone else is dead. So it's just like you literally just spend all the past parts like, who's gonna die when?
Dude, yeah,
Mhm.
this movie like forced itself to be predictable as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine if you re-edited it, like you could even cut half of those fucking shots in the river because it's a boring fucking shit in the river.
Yeah.
True.
And it's
I
like,
did the
even if you
hillbilly
cut
one.
them all together, it's like 3 minutes of footage that they keep throwing between it. That's like, doesn't
Yeah, in fact,
add
if they just
anything.
edit it sequentially, because the last couple of things in the past were like fucking 2 days before they started.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the editing like was probably this film's biggest flaw.
Yeah.
Because if they had done that and just started at the very beginning and ended on the river, it would have been like way more enjoyable because you wouldn't have expected all that shit.
And I find it hard to believe that in the 5 years when like all the other characters died to like the 2 days before the river part, nothing important happens.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, why did it have to start when she was pregnant to begin with? Like,
It could have
did
just
it really have to be 5 years? Because
Yeah.
there's nothing believable about that.
yeah.
True. Maybe it was just trying to like show how like used to it they've gotten, you know what I mean? like how it's just their lives now because they've been doing it for so long, and
I-
how
but
like
it-
expertise she is at fucking navigating.
I guess, but then
blind.
she's like, the kids are gonna fucking just hold us back. These kids fucking suck.
Yeah, there's no way anyone could live in a world with Sandra Bullock's character for 5 years.
No. Yeah,
Do not
Tom would
believe
have
that part of it.
strangled
No.
her like fucking
Oh, yeah.
6 months in.
Yeah.
Because he was great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Mhm.
if it was him on the river, if it was Sandra Bullock in the past and him on the river, that would have been good too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because they're not even his kids.
right.
Like 50% of those kids are her kids.
Mhm.
They are not his kids. That would have been great. Like, she stays back, she gets fucking killed by the demons, and then Tom's like, God, just take these fucking kids.
So-
Jesus, take the wheel.
To step back, the first death of the movie was her sister, right?
I mean, of important characters, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
Because
important.
we didn't even see the lady bash her head in the window die.
No.
Mhm.
So yeah, like after she crashes the car and shit, she steps in front of a fucking trash
Garbage truck.
Yeah.
Why was I even running?
I don't know. Maybe
Mhm.
he saw the demons.
It was like 4 in the
Like,
afternoon. It looked
He was
like.
warning you about how they wrote the fucking script.
Yeah.
It's a garbage truck.
Garbage.
Bail!
Just a fucking
The demons.
Just
Yeah.
a flying thing of garbage
Yeah. So
on
then
Netflix.
She finds her hidey hole with all these people, including John Malkovich and Henry Wu from Jurassic Park.
BD Wong.
That guy.
Yeah.
And he's gay in this movie too, which is wholesome.
Progressive.
I love it.
I actually really like him as a dude.
Yeah. And I think he was the second death, wasn't he?
Yes, he.
Well, I mean, unless you count the wife.
Oh,
the
yeah.
wife.
The
well,
wife
she's not
was
very
the second
important
death.
though, because she's just like
But
barely
it was,
gets a
it
name.
was a cool scene.
It was like
but-
a focused shot, though.
It
like a
was
focused
pretty
death,
cool.
yeah.
It's just that the CG flames look like shit.
Not sure.
I didn't mind it too much. It's definitely better than like any Rob Zombie film ever
Yeah.
in terms
well,
of special effects.
like it would have been cooler if they had done the shot with her more in focus. I guess like they do it from like 3/4 behind.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
It's-
oddly framed.
Like
Yeah.
if it was instead like the camera kind of like followed her and swung to the like right in front of the driver's seat and watched her burn, that would have been pretty fucking gruesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That would have like sold that shit.
That scene was just a little disturbing to me, just because how casual she was about it.
Yeah, she was like,
literally
"Mom?"
just got into the car.
Mom, is that you? Better light myself on fire, Mom.
But yeah, that's when she's introduced to the household with all the people in it and shit.
Yeah.
And then they add Machine Gun Kelly and
Oh yeah, Machine Gun Kelly.
Like Aubrey Plaza,
Yeah.
which is my favorite part of the movie.
dude from
Yeah.
Get Out and
Yeah,
That
funny
old
Freddy,
lady
old
that
lady
we can't
who's
recognize.
familiar.
old lady who we recognize but can't put our finger quite on it.
Yeah.
And then door open guy. Guy who cannot
guy,
not fucking not open doors.
guy who refuses to leave doors closed.
It's like I'm a plot device.
Tom.
Tom, he's an Iraq War veteran.
But yeah, then we figure out that you can't look at him through cameras because
Yeah.
they
BD
tie
Wong-
that dude up
he was-
to a roller chair.
He was so committed to doing that.
I
I
thought
would have.
that
I probably would have been too.
I
Really?
would've-
I
mean,
would
it
have been that
makes
guy.
sense.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking something in real life. And he's like, it's just pixels. It's just pixels on a
Yeah.
fucking screen.
Yeah, I guess so.
So he finds out real quick that doesn't work.
Yeah,
and, then
and he
brains
slams his
himself.
Head, yeah.
Yeah, he falls. They made the horrible mistake of not fucking
Giving him a
childproofing the
non-wheelchair.
entire room.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is weird because they like took the step of tying him down in case it worked, but they didn't give him a non-moving chair.
Right.
Hell,
Yeah.
honestly, they could have just fucking tied it, like laid him on the floor and just put that shit over him.
Yeah.
I don't think they thought it was gonna work, so I didn't think they worried too much about it.
Well, yeah.
John Malkovich knew.
Yeah,
John Malkovich was the only one who
Yeah.
You know what's
was
funny
right
too?
in this movie.
Exactly. And he like mentions that too. He says straight up, I am never wrong in this movie, and
Well,
he was never once wrong.
He was
That's
wrong
good
about
writing.
Olympia. They let Olympia in, the fat pregnant chick, and that was
But I don't think he was wrong about not letting people in. Just fuck them, dude.
Yeah.
In that situation, like, realistically, fuck them.
yeah. And I get it, like
Because look what happened when they let in the British guy.
yeah,
Which-
which that shit was so fucking obvious too. It's not even like clever foreshadowing. It was just so obvious that guy's up to no good.
But it also puts a lot of doubt on like what the premise of the shit is. Like some people see it and they're immediately crazy. Some people are not. Like his eyes weren't even weird.
Dude,
Yeah,
Like
I
so,
was-
it's like
people-
what the fuck? What are we
Well,
doing
that's-
with this
I
world
know what you're
building?
talking about because like the hillbilly guy, we
Yeah.
get a flashback of a river and there's a hillbilly guy. It's like
It was a flash forward.
oh yeah, flash
Yes.
forward. of this hillbilly guy. He's like, "Hey, are those kids? Oh man, kids are so cool. Hey, you should take your blindfolds off and look at this baby deer I caught. It's not weird. I just mentioned that."
Yeah.
But his eyes are all bird boxed. But then, like, the British guy later, his eyes are not bird boxed. Instead, they become like green, and then they have like swirls in them instead.
Yeah.
But only like way later when he opens the windows again. Otherwise, his eyes are normal.
I was actually really bummed that they never went in depth, like why some people don't just kill themselves and they just like serve these demons trying to get other people to take off their blindfolds.
Yeah, like what do those people get from it?
Yeah. I know the thing is apparently fucking hot as fuck,
Yeah,
and
'cause
everyone
everyone's like,
needs
it's
to see
so
It's got like 6 tits, dude.
fucking
It's
hot.
beautiful, man. It's pussy, tightest thing you've ever seen. And
And
they
it's
just
saying
let you fuck them.
Well,
Can't even
oddly
get a finger
enough,
in 'em.
like so one of the
doesn't
last
sound good.
scenes, she's getting chased in the woods by these things. But do these things, like, if they're actually trying to be seen, they could have done like almost anything to actually be seen, because you brought up while we were watching, I think they didn't break any windows, they didn't
No.
break any doors.
Yeah,
But they are
but they can
physical
rustle
beings.
through fucking through trees and shit.
yeah,
Dude,
And what is their motivation?
yeah.
there's a scene where they blindly drive to the grocery store.
God, that scene was so
And-
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Stupid.
They
Using
paper mache up-
navigation.
Yeah, they used. And again, you gotta understand that like they had shown that whatever citizen just has fucking cars everywhere
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah. So they black out all the windows and they use the navigation to drive
Yeah,
to the
ticket for
grocery
blacked
store.
out the windows.
Yeah. But luckily they're in some sort of car, like modern day car that has like proximity awareness. And yeah, anyways, one of the demons shows up and fucking it's like
Climbs-
stomping all over the car. It's a physical being with weight.
Yeah,
Why
like
doesn't it just fucking break a window or lift their little cloth blindfold off their face?
Kind of the only thing it lifted in this entire movie is leaves.
Yeah,
That's what it seems to
legitimately-
be.
That's its ally. Leaves.
it's weird because like this movie just doesn't have any hard set rules, and I think like one of our first episodes we talked about that like horror movies work really well if they have rules and they fucking stick to their guns on those rules.
Mhm.
right.
Yeah,
when
they
you
tried to
st-
go with the ambiguity angle, and it did not.
Yeah,
does
'cause
not pay off.
You just break your rules, and then that just doesn't work out.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's basically like the next thing we could skip to is that car ride. You know, they blindly
to-
drive there. They're basically going to get food, right?
Yeah, they're going to the grocery store that the religious guy worked at.
Yeah. The funny friend from Get Out. And
Yeah, Charlie.
yeah.
What's
So
his
they're
name?
gathering supplies and shit, and they just hear a voice from what they say is a loading dock. It's very obviously a freezer door.
Yeah.
That bothered me.
That's why I said like, oh, he's in a fucking freezer. How's he still alive? And then they're like, it's a loading bay. I'm like, that what?
Why would they
But
have a
they-
freezer door
but-
on the loading bay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid.
Anyways, yeah, so he was all bird boxed and they open the door and dude's only choice of action was to fling his entire body at him to get him to go back inside and yeah, sacrificed him, took one for the team.
But again, it's weird because at this point, the only thing you can assume is that because of the decayed corpses in the streets and shit like this has to be like weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like really no like the only the only thing that gives you any sense of time is the flash forwards and flashbacks. But when you're in the flash forwards or flashbacks, you have no idea how much time is going by.
Well, in the flash forwards, they're like, it's been 48 hours or 42 hours or 30 hours. Like,
right, okay.
but
They
in
do
the
give you that on
flashbacks,
the
they're just
river.
like 5 years. Like, they don't tell you it's
Yeah,
like,
like when it did cut from after whoever the last one was died to when it was just Tom and Sandra Bullock and the kids. It's like, what? Suddenly we're 5 years ahead now, and it's
Yeah.
like because she was by herself in a house and she heard cars,
well,
but you had no idea that it was 5 years after.
yeah.
Right.
And that's the other thing that's why I'm saying, like, they almost could skip a lot of the river because it's like in 5 years, they aren't in that original house anymore. They're fucking out in the woods. Like, how'd they get there?
right.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. And it like it's almost like a chore going back and forth like that at that point, because if the whole river scene just came after all of that buildup,
yeah, you
like
know.
it would have gone by so fast and like would have been a lot more satisfying.
Well, yeah, because you don't know, because you don't have the beginning of the movie. Sandra Bullock's just like, everyone you've ever known is dead.
I'm gonna hurt you if you remove your
There's no CPS in hell.
if you remove your blindfolds, brother.
I will flex on you if you don't take off that blindfold, brother.
Yeah, so that's like what is that? Death 4.
Yeah, like Charlie. But that's the other thing is that this dude's apparently been in this loading dock for loading bay. Let's just say it is a loading bay, not a freezer. Like, there's no food there. Like, it's gotta. And it sounds like he actually was like locked in there or some shit. Because otherwise, like, what was the end goal of that? Like, the guy just hangs out around the grocery store, and when he sees people, he like walks into the loading bay and pretends to be trapped. Like, that's
And
weird.
how many of those monsters are there that every single time there's a crazy person, there is a monster there for someone to look at?
Yeah.
It also seems like they just automatically show up when you go outside. That's why, like, you just do not go outside without a blindfold. It's like they know you're there and they're always there.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and I think that dude was actually locked in that loading bay. Like, I don't think he was like trying to trick people. Otherwise, he'd probably seek them out instead of waiting there.
Well, yeah, because I mean, he had seen one. And it's weird because they didn't show how Charlie killed himself. That's the only time you don't see a person like kill himself.
Yeah, you just hear squishes and then
you hear like a bunch of machete stabs, and then the guy's like, "Hello, I know I just tried to kill all of you, but I'm trapped in here. Let me out."
Yeah.
Well, also, so
And
I'm now reminded of these monsters who, like, what could they possibly get out of people seeing? Because they seem to be motivated to get people to look at them.
Dude,
like,
maybe
they're trying to convince people to take their blindfold off. What are they getting out of people looking at them?
maybe they're jacking off and
Like-
they're like getting off.
they're a
on
bunch
it.
of Louis C.K.'s.
They're not.
Oh fuck! It's just a shitload of Louis, dude. They're just like
The only thing it could be.
And I mean, that would explain why they'd want to kill themselves.
I
too.
mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
would not want Louis C.K. to jack off in front of me,
No.
especially if there was like.
I mean,
three
I
of
wouldn't turn him down. There's
Really,
worse
dude?
situations.
I
It's
want
not
to
a-
see
it's
that
not a Bill
fucking little
Cosby.
shrimp.
them. Yeah,
But he
little
has-
shrimp.
He has
Little
politely.
fucking chum bucket cock
Yeah, if he did ask politely, and I was, you know,
working for him.
But they're not, they don't seem to have like. There's no like bloodlust or like they're not eating.
Yeah, they were
people.
eating them. Like none of the bodies were eaten.
They're just like, hey, look at me and go crazy. It'll
Well-
be fucking funny. But
well-
this is how we get off.
Yeah, they were a bunch of Ashton Kutchers.
See, all the crazy people though were saying that they were like cleansing the earth. Like, so I think it was probably a religious thing.
Yeah, because the funny.
It's just
friend
Joel
from Get Out-
Osteen everywhere.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. $500.
It's my private jet.
My solid gold toilet. I shit for God. I don't know how that guy sounds. But yeah,
I
he's
think
like,
that's
they're
pretty accurate.
demons. They're demons, and they're here to cleanse the earth. It's the end times.
Yeah.
But even then, like, even if they were like if it was like a biblical thing, like, then that would mean that God exists, and that would mean the Bible's right, and that means that dude could just flood the entire planet.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a more cost-effective way of killing all of humanity than making them look at demons that make them kill themselves.
yeah,
Mm.
true.
Or turn them into fucking assholes. Like, no one who went crazy was not an asshole.
Yeah, like they're all
Like, that's not
obvious
sustainable.
assholes.
Yeah.
Like none of them were like
Maybe you-
subtle.
Maybe that's like the prerequisite. Like maybe if
Oh,
John
if you're like a
Malkovich-
psychopath.
yeah, maybe if John Malkovich had seen the demon, maybe he would have become like
Mm.
one of the crazies. Just because
See,
he's
that
already
would
a
have been
dickhead.
good. That would have been fucking good. That would have explained some shit, and it would have been tragic.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, John Malkovich would have been a great villain too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have.
He could have done a lot more. Instead of that weird British dude who was just getting off on these drawings that none of them were consistent.
Oh, yeah.
know, dude. He was like, he was obsessed with those fucking things,
Yeah,
and they all look
He's just-
different too. It's like he
He's
like.
just like I
wouldn't-
can't come up with my high school deathcore band logo yet.
Yeah.
I took a tumble, we dipped in black paint, slapped the page, but I can't fucking get it yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so after the supermarket, at the supermarket, you gotta remember John Malkovich is just like, hey, there's food and booze and food and booze. Fuck everyone else. Let's just stay here. And Sandra Bullock's like, fuck you.
Yeah. She literally says, "We're not assholes."
Yeah, just the
And it's
most
kinda like-
sociopathic person
and
in
again-
the entire world.
Like, I get it that no one's probably working the phone lines, but the phone lines are still there. Like, you could just call the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, just call the house and be like, hey,
It was just a couple blocks away. They could have walked.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, put your fucking blindfolds on and walk to the grocery store. There's
They could
unlimited
walk back
fucking
and then
food.
Pick them up and be like, "Hey guys, we got a new plan."
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey, guess
Use
what?
some fucking navigation. How come no one
I
had
don't
phones?
think I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think it
'cause,
would have been a good idea.
Fucking
to stay
Google
there,
Maps
though.
will talk to you if you walk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I immediately I saw lots of problems with trying to stay at the grocery store though. Like sleeping is gonna suck dick. There's no showers
Dude,
at the grocery
fucking
store.
Make a bed out of toilet
like,
paper, dude.
but also you're gonna attract other people, a lot more people than just being at a house.
True.
True.
That is a good point. But you have like
Food,
everything
and
you
they have a
need to
gun.
survive,
Mhm.
and they have guns, so they could just.
And you know what? If it is like a full grocery store that has like a meat locker, they probably have some kind of industrial shower for the meat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so they decide not to stay there because
Yeah,
they're,
they're
not
not
assholes.
Not assholes. And I don't actually think they end up taking any real food. Like I think they just bail.
They got
No,
scared.
they got stuff. They just didn't show it the way back.
yeah.
They made us.
Well,
they let
this
us
movie's
assume.
really good at not showing us things. So
Yeah, especially
Mhm.
the demons.
yeah, especially the actual monsters
Yeah.
that we're supposed to be scared of.
I know. And it's really like I get like fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
I get it.
This is not Jaws. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I afraid of?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If the things can't take the fucking thing off my goddamn face and the psychopaths aren't like sneaking around trying to like take
Yeah.
the blindfolds off, like they're no threat.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Jaws is a fucking shark. You know what a shark looks like.
Yeah.
You don't need to see it.
Yeah. But this is something that makes you commit suicide and then can mimic the voice of any person you've ever heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really want to check out a lot of the parts of this, but I'm not gonna read the book. I'll probably fucking spark notes this. Whatever it's called.
Spark
Goddamn
Notes,
Spark Notes.
Bird box.
This book and see where things went wrong. Because
Yeah.
the edit definitely, someone in the edit bay was like, either we don't have a movie here, and tried to spice it up with that shit,
Mhm.
or they just were like, I'm gonna make it cooler and fucked it up.
I
But
think it's
before
one,
that,
man.
I
Yeah.
don't think the script as it was solid enough to stand on its own.
Yeah.
Probably not. I
No.
mean, because it's like you said, when we see Machine Gun Kelly, it's like, fuck, that gangly ass motherfucker's gonna ruin this whole movie. And he's like, we're so fucking fucked. And it's like, okay, he's not doing so bad. And he's like, we're so fucking fucked. We're so fucking saved. We're so fucking fucked. Like, it's just the same line.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, 99% of his lines was just using fuck as an adjective
Yeah.
towards their situation.
Yeah. We're so fucking opening the door. We're so fucking. Hey, girl, I'm so fucking inside you.
Yeah. You're so fucking fucked. You're so fucking
Machine gun
fucked by
lover
me
Kelly.
right now. You're
Are
getting so fucking fucked by me
you
right
getting
now?
fucking drilled by me or not? Put your fucking hands in the fucking air. And again, they're fucking so silently. Sandra Bullock can't hear that shit, and they're on they're on like a washing machine of all things. Like that shit would be like rattling and shit.
Yeah, that was the quietest fucking I've ever
Yeah.
witnessed in my life.
Beautiful
Shrimp
sound
dick.
design.
Shrimp dick.
Shroom dick.
Machine gun shrimp dick. I hope he hears this. He's just like, fuck you guys, alright, to diss track about us.
Oh, that would be sick.
That'd be so sick.
Yo, MGK, fucking diss us, please.
Please.
And then sponsor us. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Learn to act, you fucker.
Eminem was right about you.
Yeah, 8 Mile. Eminem actually could act in that goddamn movie, you stupid asshole.
All right, now we need to speed things up because we're almost at an hour already.
Yeah, we
Holy
spent
fuck.
20 minutes not talking about Bird Box.
Yeah, but there is one thing I want to touch up on after the supermarket. They get home and John Malkovich makes a fucking brutal comment about how he doesn't have to read the fucking dead guy Charlie's book anymore.
Oh, that was fucking harsh. That
That was
was
a
probably
good-
the best line of the whole movie.
Yeah, real good.
One
That
more
was
novel I don't have to read.
fucking
Yeah.
roasted.
Yeah, I bet that guy came back from hell. He's like, "Oh, bro," and just went right back to hell.
Charlie was so nice.
He was a little creepy, but he was nice.
He's only creepy because he had Christ in him.
Yeah, you watched
much
too many
Christ.
flat Earth videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the demons are coming around from the backside of Earth.
Oh, what the fuck?
They're coming from back Earth.
I love people. But yeah, after that, I believe that's when the British guy shows up, right?
Yeah, I mean, it
Whoa.
it does a flash forward, and then
Oh, she bonds with Malkovich a little bit.
yeah, she's like, "You're like my dad," and he's like, "Was your dad so handsome and great and Malkovichian?" And she was like, "What? No, he had hair," and he's like, "Oh, so nothing like me."
Yeah, and then she drinks whiskey. And
While
that's why
pregnant.
her son has FAS.
Yeah, her son was actually born with 3 eyes. That's why he wears a blindfold. It has nothing to
He's
do with.
actually, he's the savior of this world.
Yeah. Didn't you know drinking while you're pregnant makes your kids super powered
Yes,
and they become Christ reborn?
you could look at
Mhm.
demons and not kill yourself.
Dude, it only makes sense. Christ's blood was wine.
This movie
Yeah.
is actually sponsored by Jack Daniels.
Jack
Oh
Daniels
my God.
and Jesus.
That would be the sickest combo. The church, the Catholic Church, and Jack Daniels presents Bird Box like it's a fucking wrestling.
Sunday.
At your local mega church, Bird Box. The Bird Box is made with the True Cross.
Oh man.
Fuck this
Yeah.
movie.
But then Malkovich is a crazy asshole. They let the British guy in. He won't take the gun off the British guy, so they.
Yeah, they knock him out with a vase, which was so fucking Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Mm.
I gotta say though, because it's like the British guy's like, I took a fucking train, right, Gov? I took a train right when the demons came with me mates, and then all my mates died, so I walked all the way back here without a blindfold.
No, he had a blindfold.
Yeah, blindfold.
Fine, yeah, blindfold. He
He
walked
said-
all the way back from where the fuck a train took him back.
He said, I knocked on all the doors until you finally answered, Governor. Thank you.
What you buying, governor?
Yeah. So he came in, and Malkovich was trying to assassinate him point blank, basically.
I honestly just was like, just do it. He's obviously gonna betray you guys. Like his
See-
story doesn't shake up at all. Like these assholes could not drive a car fucking a block to go to a grocery store, and this asshole walked into town.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on this part. I feel like this was like the least predictable part of the movie, for me, at least.
I think you could walk in this fucking world forever as long as you don't look at shit. As far as everything has told me, literally you are invincible until you open your eyes.
Right. And that ending, if anything, told us that, for sure. Which we will get to soon.
Like,
Yes.
No one in this movie died for any reason that was not opening their eyes or Crazy Man related. No one
I was
tripped and
gonna
hurt
say-
So when
themselves.
you said opening your eyes about like John Malkovich, you got me with that crazy man related.
Yeah. Yeah, which leads us to...
Also, how like he just carries sketches of him, like he's supposed to like
Dude,
trick
this,
people.
this guy has a
I
demon
think
fetish.
it literally jerks off to them.
It
I
really
would
look-
not.
I mean, there was a
that's not
lot of whack on those
stretch.
pages.
Dude, he waited till everyone was upstairs, and then he just busted him out all creepy on the table. He's like, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Gov.
I think
Oh,
that could
yeah.
have been a cooler perspective too. If this movie were surrounding one of the like tribes of people who were crazy guys, and it went more into like their motivations and stuff.
Oh,
that
like
could
their
have been a
culture,
cooler
that'd be
movie.
fucking great.
It could have been
actually.
like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're because I mean you see it like they drive around and they're just like, oh, no one in that empty house. Ah,
Mhm.
well, like again, what do those people get out of it? Because they're just like, it's so fucking hot, you guys. They're so hot.
They're
Yeah.
all just really weird Mormons at that point.
Yeah.
with their little bikes and ties, driving around. Do you have?
Have
do
you
you
heard the
time
good
to look
war-
outside?
Do you have time
Okay.
to look at the bird box? Come on down to the Church of Latter-day Bird Box.
So Malkovich is locked in the garage,
Yeah.
and British guy is now the new guy in the group.
Yep.
Because he seemed to be
God, what
legit.
was his
He's
even?
so
I don't think they
sick.
even name him. I think he just goes
Just
by
Gary.
Gary, yeah.
Oh, Gary. Okay.
Yeah.
Gary the Brit.
Gary, very British name.
Yeah, and so everything's fine and dandy until what's her fucking name?
Olympia, the big one.
Yeah, Olympia. I heard you stop that F. You were about to say fat.
I'm trying to be polite
Okay.
to the deceased,
Anyways,
fat.
that big old bitch shat out a baby.
but then like Sandra Bullock's like, I ain't getting outdone by that fat bitch. Actually, Sandra Bullock's
Dude,
kid
and-
comes out way faster.
I know.
Mhm.
I know, dude. That's impressive.
Yeah, because Sandra Bullock apparently, doesn't have all that gut to get in the way of her fucking puss.
If I've learned anything in my life, that is no truer words have been spoken.
Oh my fucking god. Well, yeah. So, anyways, while all that's going down, fucking creepy ass Gary busts out his photos, whacks off real quick.
Oh yeah, he puts on classical music too, which is like a super sign that that dude's up to some shit. Like, let me get my drawings of my French girls and put on the classic. On a side note, I told a coworker because just for fucking fun, I was putting on classical music when we were closing the store the other day, and I put on Night on Bald Mountain. Like next time I get laid, I want to put this on and be like, let me go slip into something more comfortable, like just something a guy never says, and go outside and put on like one of those cheesy devil costumes with like a little plastic transport, and just come busting it back. Get on the bed. I'm shoving this in your ass.
Dude, oh my, that's not Night on Bald Mountain.
I know. That was a
That's
fucking
Wizard of
monkey's.
Oz.
I know. I know. It's way easier to fucking hum.
Dude, Night on Bald Mountain's fucking evil. That song is evil as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, that's like one of the reasons Fantasia is like.
Oh yeah,
my
that part
favorite
is
Disney
fucking
movie.
great. That gave kids nightmares.
Oh, it gave me nightmares for
Fuck
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
But those titties though.
Yeah, it's just sick as shit.
Yeah,
Dude, it's fucking fever dream in a movie.
Yeah.
dude. This is when the employees of Disney were allowed to take acid on the clock.
All right. Are any of you Jews? All right. Take acid and make this fucked up shit.
That was Disney's first go at making some real fucked up shit.
All right. I want you guys to draw. I just heard about this shit from them people we just nuked. It's called hentai and it's art.
That's why Fantasia
Frozen
2000
was
wasn't
made.
that good. That's why Fantasia 2000 wasn't as good though.
Yeah, no, it wasn't hentai. It wasn't art.
No, exactly.
Bird Box. So Gary the Brit.
Yeah. He starts tearing that shit off the windows. You know, he's like, it's so fucking
Yeah, but
beautiful.
so that part was weird because it's like, oh, there's just monsters out there already.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
waiting.
They're just
May-
always
maybe-
They're just,
maybe
oh,
the
sup,
mon-
Gary? Thanks. Thanks for the
Come
call
on,
ahead.
Gary!
Maybe the monsters,
Boy.
maybe
Look
the
at that
monsters
dick
know
suck.
which ones are crazy, and they just follow them around. Like maybe the guys that are driving the car, like their fucking Initial D drifting. There's a monster in the car with them.
That's the only way that would make sense with like, because they're there all the time.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, crazy
Well, actually,
dude.
no.
fuck
The
yeah, we're
crazy
chilling.
guys that shot at him, one of them's like, they'll be here soon. Right after he shot for the first time, he's like, they'll be here soon. Like maybe there's just so many of them, and they just are attracted to the noise.
Mm.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
again,
But there wasn't too much noise when Gary started opening up windows and shit.
maybe they just followed
True.
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even think these demons are like that fast. Because Sandra Bullock was outrunning those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sandra Bullock's also blindfolded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that faster blindfolded?
She's like tripping over every twig she comes by.
And how slow it went over the car and shit. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
But Gary's a
whatever.
big old bitch, and he fucking.
Well, and another thing, that was a 2-story house.
We're never gonna progress.
No, we're going. I'm just saying, like, he goes upstairs to where they're giving birth to where they're shitting out these fucking
Well-
babies.
Well, before that though, he puts the fucking birds in the freezer, and John Malkovich is like, "What the fuck are you doing, Gary?"
I know I'm an asshole, Gary, but Jesus, those are my birds, Gary. I prefer my initial edit where like the demonic whisperings, just people like singing praise for being John Malkovich. Underrated masterpiece. It's so fucking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so Gary finally like wanders up the stairs and goes into the labor room and fucking is super fucking creepy.
Yeah, he's just like, oi, is that a baby? I never
is,
seen
it
one
is.
of them.
That is a baby, it is.
Let me see one of them babies. Oh yeah, thank you.
And then he's like,
Whoa. I just thought of something, guys. The way he looked at those babies, kind of how he looked outside. Maybe the monsters are just big old babies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
dude.
That's a
That'd be
beautiful baby.
fucking
Thanks
hilarious.
for that. Look at that baby. Let
Ryan,
me look outside.
Ryan's just opened my third eye.
Yeah.
Dude, they're just babies outside.
babies.
Just big
That's it.
babies.
That's it. And the suicide is because no one wants to take care of giant babies.
This is actually a sequel to Teletubbies. You know, the fucking
Oh my
baby
God,
and
the son's
sun.
a fucking baby. There are babies everywhere. Nope. Tinky Winky stuck on this.
Yeah, but what actually ends up happening though is Gary's like, you know what else would be sick, guys?
I like how he gets an accent, a different accent every time.
He's
You'll
Australian
be
now.
fucking great, Gov.
Yeah, he's Australian now. It'd be fucking sick if I took these blinds off the fucking windows in here. And he ripped
I'm
them
a
down.
jam my thumb up your asshole.
Yeah, and then Dumplin sees the fucking
Oh my God, Dumpling.
dude. That's her name in the movie Dumplin.
Oh my God.
Chill out, bro.
So the Michelin man's looking
Roasted.
outside. And he's-
Oh
So their white precious is looking outside. Fucking roasted.
Oh, dude, I think we just got the subtitle for this episode. White Precious looks out a window.
Even better is when she gets introduced and Charlie's like, "Are you pregnant?" And all of us like, "Oh, hey, that's rude."
So fucking rude.
Oh,
It's all for the comedy, everyone.
yeah.
There's no real fat shame here.
No, that's fucking
It's funny.
So yeah, White Precious is like, "Holy shit,
That is
there's
beautiful.
Twinkies out there." And then
Little Debbie possesses her eyes.
like when her eyes go all Bird Box, they actually are just like the Hostess girl. Oh my god, are
They
those
just turned
moon
into
pies?
They turn into snowballs. The fucking Hostess street.
Are those moon pies? I fucking love moon pies. I'm so fucking spoiled.
Oh shit.
And then Sandra Bullock's like, "Hey, fatty, 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 fatty,
Dude,
give me your baby."
She jumps out the window in the most 80s
Oh
death.
Because she can't jump.
Yeah.
Dude, with the
White
fall
Precious
is
can't-
such like an Evil Dead type death where
Oh, yeah,
she
she
just
just
like twists
seesaws.
upside down. Oh my
It's just
god.
whoop, whoop. But, it's her stomach momentum moved her and spun her. It's the Coriolis effect, Gov.
Oh my
Yeah, it's-
fucking god. Yeah,
It made her soft, guys. It made her soft.
It made her
eyes
soft.
just hit the windowsill and flipped her over. It's so funny.
All that extra weight. Boo-boo!
So she died from that.
She died, yeah.
Yeah.
Then old lady who we recognize but don't know, Gary's like, "Hey, you know, it'd be super fucking sick of. Look at there, that demon." She's like, "Okay," and just starts stabbing herself in the neck.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm like, damn, you Scooby-Doo John Malkovich and you just stab yourself? Whatever.
Yeah. This whole time, Tom's knocked out in the kitchen because Gary snuck up on him earlier.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, apparently all this shit has like a really strict, like, no killing unless it's absolutely fucking necessary for these demons.
yeah.
Like, the demons really just want you to kill yourself. Like, no one else kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty strange.
it's this weird
It's this weird...
motivation here.
But yeah, that's where Sandra Bullock and the kids are under a blanket on the bed, and Gary's like, "Just give me the kids, governor. Just give me the fucking kids,
but
Morty."
But that's the fucking thing. It's like, what are the babies gonna do when he shows them the demon? Are the babies gonna twist their heads off or something? Like, they're babies. They can't kill themselves. I mean, I guess they can if you give them, like, an open container of pills or something.
I know. I thought it would have been cool scene if we got the babies to see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Actually, it would have been cool if the babies saw, but because they can't kill themselves, they just raised, like, these fucked up...
Oh, yeah. They're like super babies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
They're
with
like
their third
raised by
eyes.
crazies to be super crazies.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
Was once not Bird Box, but now when Bird Box.
What if they turn into the demons?
Oh fuck,
They're just
man.
big Gerber babies.
They never age. They just get larger.
It's been 5 years, Sandra.
Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Malkovich comes to save the day after that shit.
And he's not looking at Gary, even though there's no demons up there. And Gary's like,
The
"You trying
windows
to-"
were open.
Yeah, but like Malkovich couldn't see out the windows from where he's at. He could have just not looked there. He could have looked at Gary's feet.
He just blasted his feet off.
Oh, it's just like, "Nope, there's the only guy in a fucking suit in this whole movie," and just shot it up where the feet were.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, he wings them, and then Gary's like, "Oh, Guff, that right hurt." And then they tackled him and stabbed him.
cool, you wanker.
You fuck, you cunt. And then yeah, he just stabs him with scissors. And Malkovich's like, fuck, lame.
Yeah, he died pretty anticlimactically.
Then
Oh, well, he does kill him. Without him seeing the thing, and he was like, "Well, I'm sad you didn't get to see him. It would have been really
Yeah,
cool."
he like apologized.
yeah,
for
he's
that.
like, "Oh man, they're so sick. It's the exact thing you'd want to see on 95 Miata." And Malkovich was like, "Oh fuck, bro."
It's the reviews for being John Malkovich in another dimension where everyone loved it.
It's a being John Malkovich where I actually could become me.
Yeah, so okay. From
So-
there,
Sandra Bullock's upstairs. You hear 2 gunshots, and she's like, "Oh shit!" And then
And then-
Tom somehow woke up, got the gun from Gary, even though Gary had the gun, shot him twice,
Mhm.
and
and
then
then jump 5 fucking years forward, like immediately.
Yeah, and then it's just like he hops into bed with Sandra Bullock, and then all of a sudden it's like, and we're fucking, baby.
Yeah.
We're up in the cabin in the woods.
Yeah, and that was, I was really happy they fucked.
I was too.
But they didn't just fuck. They fell in love.
They fell in love. She actually went and got lingerie for him, which is
I
weird
know.
in the post-apocalypse. Like,
No.
look, 90% of the time you're blindfolded. You might as well just walk around naked.
I
And
don't know if you would count like a night.
It was a 90, dude. It
as
wasn't
lingerie.
exactly.
She was wearing like fucking khaki pants and like combat boots. I would
Not while
consider
they're
that.
fucking. I'm sure she was wearing nothing.
And I don't really understand how 90s are even sexy. Like, sure, they're soft. You can rub your dick on them,
Mhm.
and then you'll probably get hard from it.
Mhm.
But the appearance of a 90 is not sexier than a woman in her underwear, to me.
True.
Also, they maintained electricity for a long fucking time.
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah, everywhere had I mean, maybe they're just in a town that has nothing but nuclear power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they kept running water too,
And gas.
because
Oh,
Sandra Bullock had perpetual makeup on.
Overall, it just felt like whoever fucking wrote this thing was just like, be a cool idea if you like looked at demons and then you killed yourself. Let's make a movie about it. And then anyone was in like everyone around them was just like, yeah, that's a cool idea, and no one criticized them. And
Well, it's like
that's it.
You gotta think about
Yeah.
like the like realistic, like where did they keep getting children's clothes year after year? What did Sandra Bullock do about tampons?
Who cares? She's just fucking letting it shit out her pussy onto her leg.
I'm
Attracting
just
bears,
saying,
dude.
Yeah, dude, bears are way less lethal in this universe.
Yeah, there was no wildlife
No
in this
dangerous
movie
wildlife.
except for
birds and horses.
That
birds
would've
and
been
horses.
fucking
One,
great
there
if
was only
she-
one horse, as far as I could tell, in this entire universe.
If there was a scene
Yeah,
where she was out in the
They
woods
talked about him.
and it wasn't like a
Yeah.
fucking demon, but it was like a fucking mountain lion was coming after her, and she had to kill a mountain lion with her blindfold on, that would have been cool. That would have been
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Or a snake or some shit.
Yeah, but instead it was just like, the demons. As long as I don't look, I can talk shit about these stupid ass crackers as loud as I want. Fuck you, demon.
Yeah, one of them watered well in neckbeards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like this whole story could have been better as a series, because they could have spent more time like going into detail.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things where it just feels like it was too short, so it was like rushed as fuck.
I don't
Yeah.
think more information could have negated some of the things that contradicted itself in the movie.
Well, I'm wondering, like, in the book, like what they explained that we're like lacking, and you know what I mean. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like reading the book could be a whole different, like a completely different experience.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's cheap, maybe I'll pick it up. I
Yeah.
got a fucking fat stack of it to read real quick.
Like, I'm super curious about this story now.
Well, I'm literally gonna spark notes, like, or just find synopses of the book,
Yeah.
because that's
Okay.
what I did with Annihilation too. Like, I really wanted to know more about Annihilation, and there was some weird stuff in it that apparently was very different in the books.
Mhm.
But even so, I was like no more satisfied knowing what happened in the books than what was in the movie.
Ah, shit.
So it was still
I
like
fucking love
fuck,
that movie.
because yeah, the world building in that was really really cool and really really interesting.
Yeah.
But there's just not more of it.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Right. Yeah, and shit. Is Tom dead?
Yeah.
Did we already hit that?
No, well, we're about to. So yeah, they're arguing because Sandra Bullock named their children boy and girl.
Oh yeah. He's
Um,
like, you gotta be a good mother to these kids.
what are you gonna do with these kids? And then
Because he hears the thing on the radio. Here's the thing on the
Mhm.
radio, and
I'm
he's
gonna mark
like,
that mic
I'm gonna
so
tell
I
him
don't ever
I'm gonna
talk
tell
into
him
it.
literally everything about where we are and who we are, even though Sandra Bullock says not to trust the person on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
And then we are gonna go do that. And she's like, no, we can't do that. And he's like, no, we gotta. So there's a facility that's down the river, like apparently fucking 2 days down a river, and yet the radio signal's just fine.
By the way, those are like shitty walkie-talkies from a grocery store.
Mhm.
So like the range is maybe 1,000 feet.
Yeah, but it's not the range of the receiver as much as it is the range of the
Oh right, because the
transmission.
transmitter could be
Yeah.
If it
could
was
be.
because it spoiler alert, it was a school for the blind. I guess if they had like an actual like out in the woods like radio transmitter like a CB1, they could reach that.
Do CBs go that far?
Yeah, the
Oh,
CBs
those
are
go
very
as far
fucking
as far.
far. Yeah, I think CBs can do like coast to coast.
I think you can
Well,
even
that,
upgrade
it wouldn't
them.
go back and forth. You wouldn't be able
there's
to
no way
communicate
they'd be able
back.
to talk back to 'em.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But they
So
did.
that's weird as shit.
Yeah.
But he does bring up a point about how Sandra Bullock's character fucking sucks, and she's got to let her kids dream because they got to do something or else because they can't live how they do. And then they get in that argument, and the next day, some fucking crazies walk up on them
Initial
with
D
guns.
comes squealing up to their home.
They drift souls them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah,
And that one actor that's always like some greasy looking fucking.
I know that guy
guaranteed
must
pedophile.
just
Boy.
live inside of like chicken grease because that boy is
No.
shiny.
I think he's just sweaty from being near children.
Oh my god, is that a pretty boy? Am I in the movie Boy Box? Because I love that movie.
Boy box.
I would fucking
Oh,
love to
God.
meet your child, Sandra Bullock.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Uh,
Boy box.
Boy Box.
That sounds so fucked.
It is fucked, baby. If you see those boys, you commit suicide because they're just that goddamn desirable. Boy Box.
But Tom's a gentleman, and he decides to stay behind to protect his fam, his new fam, bruv.
New fam, bruv. 5 years fam, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good point. He's like, gotta protect your fam. You gotta have something to live for, because otherwise, why bother?
Exactly.
Yeah, because like she's like, no, they shouldn't know about anything. No outside. Know what the world was like. They should know what rapids are. I should tell them what rapids are 2 days from now when we're in rapids.
Yeah.
When I have to sacrifice one of them in like it's Sophie's Choice, but shittier.
And that could have been a way better theme for this movie if they had used that more. That life is worth living with some kind of hope and dream as opposed to just trying to survive this
Yeah, 'cause-
kind of
yeah.
apocalypse.
'Cause
But
that's
it was
the
touched on for literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a message at the last like at the very end, like, oh fuck, what was the point of this movie?
Mhm.
Holy shit.
I mean, because those 5 years that those kids were alive, they like basically weren't even fucking living.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that would have been a much more interesting movie.
Right.
And it didn't require plot holes to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another reason I fucking hate Sandra Bullock as a
Mhm.
person, as a human being in reality. I
Yeah,
hate
Sandra,
as a
her.
why didn't you
plastic
hate
person.
those fucking kids? Why'd you let George Clooney die?
Why?
Why? He was a good astronaut. You let him die.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I think we skipped over the hillbilly in the river.
Oh yeah,
Or we,
Sandra
like-
Bullock machete to hillbilly. We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, we flew by him, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're basically at the end of the film. Good old Tom has a good old shootout with the Proud Boys
Yeah, I know,
outside.
he like fucking murders the shit out of him, almost like he was a soldier in the Iraq War.
Yeah,
He mentions that literally in every fucking scene he's in.
curious.
Curiouser and curiouser. Maybe this is some kind of weird fucked up metaphor for the Iraq War.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting though how Tom saw the demon and he got the birdie boy eyes, and then he still had the fucking drive to kill the pedophile.
Yeah, like all the other people when they get the bird boy eyes, they just immediately kill themselves. But Tom has the power of love,
And that's the power of love.
which lets him commit one more murder before he kills himself.
Yes.
This woman who I'm sure he loves sheerly out of desperation as opposed to
Oh.
any kind of real
Oh no, he doesn't love her. He loves killing.
Yes,
That's what
Yeah.
we were talking
being
about.
around her
no.
lets him kill, and that's
Yeah.
what lets him live.
His
True,
fury
true.
drives him to love killing even more, and she drives his fury.
Oh, that should have been the theme of the movie.
Yeah,
If we could've
hang around a bitch you
If
hate.
we could have had fucking Death Wish box, that would have been
Oh my
great.
death box.
So Sandra and the kids all hop in the minivan. I mean the fucking flimsy ass boat that they're about to go down the fucking white water rapids in.
Yeah, and they're about to go hit the rapids, and the big plot point's like, someone's got to look while Sandra Bullock paddles with her blindfold on, because that's how you navigate rapids, everybody.
Yes.
And like the boy's like, I'll do it. She's like, all right, hold on now, kid who came out of me. I'll pick which one of the kids who didn't come out of me is going to sacrifice their life. Girl, I'm looking at you.
You gonna volunteer or what? And
Yeah,
she just
and,
stares
well,
at
and
it.
it's great because like the girl's like, I'll do it, and Sandra was like, all right, cool, we're good. All right, the bad kid. All right, like there's like the fact that it's so obvious that one of the kids is her kid and the other one isn't, and then she's like, I'll pick. Hold on, boy. I'll pick. Like it's so obvious. Like you're just picking your kid. I guess that's like her maternal instincts coming in, but like it's still kind of a shitty move.
I love how thrown off. Like I love how at the beginning of the movie they try to throw you off which kid is her by her sister. Like just
Boy
knowing
or
that it's
girl.
gonna be a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they ruin it by giving the fucking girl the toy that she gave the fat chick. Which I'm surprised there was no bite marks because they were just laying on the fact that she was fat.
Yeah.
I thought Hello Kitty was pie.
Dude, yeah, I hate it when they write fat people like that, where they're
Yeah.
just like constantly talking about how they're hungry and
The
shit.
only trait they have is food and the need for
Yeah,
it.
just an eternal hunger.
I am like the zombie. I only quest for food.
I have to keep my womanly figure.
Let me just sit down and have a couple little Debbies. But
So fucked
anyway,
up.
they
We're
get
so
chased
fucked
through the
up.
wood by a rapist, and yeah,
Wait in the cadaver, baby.
they make it to the end of the river, which I don't know how they know it's the end of the river because they're fucking blindfolded. Oh no, they get
They
thrown
hear
out.
the birds. They hear the
ropes.
birds, and they know it's after the rapids.
Yeah. So they hear the birds, and then
yeah.
all the demons are like, "Last ditch effort. We're gonna go after these people, even though they fucking have blindfolds on. They obviously know we're demons." And like,
This is when that bitch was tripping over every twig that she like encounters. Like it's
Yeah.
her fucking mortal enemy is just twigs. And fucking she falls down a cliff and the kids just wander away from
Yeah.
each other.
they're like, "Guess she's dead."
Well, I guess she's dead. See you later, boy. See you
Yeah.
later, girl.
Survive.
Good,
Yeah.
good knowing you.
We're better off alone or
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I don't know if we're related or not, seeing as we have no familial relation, but whatever.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's a whole thing where the demons are trying to seduce these children
And-
into taking off their blindfolds.
and that's the thing. It's like it's so fucking obvious that it's not it's not a person. It's a demon. Because
Dude, the heavy reverb says it all.
yeah,
No one talks like that. Like if I heard you, if I was at home and I just heard like subtly in my ear, "Hey Charlie, it's Johnny. You should take that knife and stab yourself in the face." I'd be like, "Not today, Satan. Not
I was
today."
sneak into your fucking house and just be like, "Hey Charlie, it's Johnny. Take that knife and stab yourself in the face." And when you say that, I'm just gonna be like, "Ha ha! It's me. Kill yourself." But no, it's again like the heavy reverb. It's just the fact that like the kids know that if they take the blindfolds off, they'll see the demons. And like Sandra Bullock spent the whole movie like, "If you take the blindfolds off, I'm gonna shoot you." And then she's like, and she's just like the demon's like, "Hey kid, take the blindfold off. It's totally fine." And the
She's
kid,
doing it in Sandra Bullock's voice, though.
yeah, and the kid's like, "Is it safe?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're outside. It's totally fine. Take your blindfold off and look. It's super cool." Like it's so obvious it's a fucking demon.
It's so sick out here, kids. You're gonna fucking love it.
Like, and then when Sandra Bullock groups up with the kids again, like it's her sister's voice, and it's like, "Hey, Sandra, take off that blindfold." And she's like, "You're not my sister." It's like, well, no shit. You saw your sister get hit by a garbage truck.
I know, but she was like almost like persuaded to
Yeah,
pay,
like,
pay attention
and
to
that's
it
the
at
thing
all.
I don't get. Like, there's no enticing there. Like, if her sister like wandered off,
And
I know.
what are
Maybe.
these demons getting out of just being seen? Like they're like some
they're Louis,
weird.
dude.
They got their trench coats ready,
Yeah.
fucking just
They're on Skype.
raring and ready
It's
to
actually
go.
a bunch of floating Skype windows, and he's just going jack in front of on Skype.
God damn,
It's
brand
just-
new.
It's just
like
a bunch
the
of
vocal-
Instagram
the
DMs.
vocalist of brand new.
God.
Hey, 14-year-old girl, look at me.
But it's heavy, heavy reverb.
R. Kelly's just
Heavy
standing by.
reverb.
But
I'm pretty sure you can slap some reverb on Skype. Yeah, make that fapping a fat papping.
But yeah, it's just all of it's stupid as shit because there's no ambiguity about the people they're like mimicking. Like they're fucking dead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you know they're dead. Like you're not tricking anyone with that shit. You would be better off being like, "Hey, are you okay? Like let's go back to my compound and like pretend to fucking guide them through someplace and be like, okay, you're inside now. Take off your blindfold. Back. Psycho, I'm a demon. Like,
Also, apparently they're smart enough to mimic people, but not smart enough to open a fucking door.
yeah. Or
Yeah.
again, move like light cloth or go inside of a building because everyone
Mhm.
takes off their blindfolds the second they're inside a building.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the demons are fucking velociraptors and they can't work doors or some shit.
Yeah, dude, why don't they just slip through while they're opening the door if they can't open them
I've
themselves?
seen cats that can open doors. So
Yeah,
like
Exactly.
Like-
I've lived with a cat that could open doors, and he was a fucking majestic beast.
It's all of the demon shit is just dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
But finally, mercifully, At the end of this goddamn movie, they get to a center for the blind, and all the blind people are like, "Hey, what's up? We're blind. We got a bunch of birds.
Life is good. We will overcome.
OBGYN's getting horses pregnant.
I don't.
all
Yeah,
over the place.
that part pissed me off more than anything because it's just like, how the fuck did she get from the hospital all the way out there, like just for some shit where she could like knowingly look at Sandra Bullock and be like, looks like someone finally learned how to be a mom.
Well, I do. What? Well, no, she didn't. No, and but I do
No.
love a bit of serendipity at certain points where it's just like, oh, that could be a fun coincidence, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's still like she looks at Sandra Bullock and instantly realizes this person is the worst mother ever.
Yeah.
How is that, like, regardless of the situation we're in, this person's probably one of the crazy people. We should probably get them out of here.
Right.
Call
Yeah.
CPS. They're still active.
Yeah. I was looking forward to seeing the disgust on the doctor's face, but it never showed.
Yeah.
Seriously.
She
like,
just
And
kept smiling.
again, at the very end, she's just like, "What are their names?" And they're like, "Boy, girl," and she's just like, "What the fuck?" And then she's like, "No, shh. Now that CPS is around, you're Olympia after your fat fuck mom, and you're Tom after that guy that took a bullet for you. All right?" And they're just like, "Best Christmas ever."
Yeah.
And then the movie just cuts.
The birds are alive.
And then they're happily ever after. The demons are just conquering the entire world except that little plot of land.
Yeah, and
They get to
apparently
live.
they have unlimited food, water, electricity, beds, medicine, everything a person could ever want. Is in
All
this
the plot devices you can imagine.
Bird box.
Bird Box.
That's what this movie needs, is like a James Bond theme song.
Oh God, like it's about like the
Die another
fucking
day.
Yeah.
like the barrels.
demons will be here forever.
Bird Box. It's the man with the bird in the box. The bird in the box.
I gotta say though, this movie was very brave. It was so inclusive. There was a gay Asian man.
Oh, of
There was an
course.
interracial couple.
I actually
There's
thought
Machine Gun
it was
Kelly.
pretty transphobic because
Why?
there wasn't any trans in the movie. So
How dare they?
How
Who
dare
would
they
write
Bird
this?
Box? Maybe
Who
the
let this
Bird
movie
Box
get made?
is maybe Bird Box is
Fucking
slang for
cowards.
transphobia.
Coward.
These were cowards that made this movie.
Yeah.
Look, we've got a president like Donald Trump. We need trans people in every movie.
Dude, yeah, it's the only way we can fight back.
The only way we can stop this wall.
I
Yeah.
feel like they would flub that though. I feel like they'd be like, it's a trans person. All of a sudden you'd be like, dude, looks like a lady. It's just like playing on the radio.
Dude, that would have been so sick if there was a scene where, like, the whole time you thought Sandra Bullock was Sandra Bullock, but there's this sex scene between her and the black guy, and she's just fucking him in the ass, dude. It turns out she's a trans woman. That would have been sick.
I don't think I've seen a piece of media that has a well-written trans person.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks.
Plus,
Degrassi had one, I think.
Twin Peaks.
Did it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah. David Duchovny plays a trans woman, and then in the revival, she's actually the head of the FBI. And they
Oh.
no one ever makes it like a joke about it. They're just like, oh yeah, no, it's just Denise.
See, but yeah, everything else just makes it some weird
Yeah, like
plot device.
what? You wear skirts, but you got a cock? Like it's so stupid.
It's ma'am.
Yeah.
It's ma'am.
It is man. But yeah, that was Bird Box.
That's Bird Box. I guess watch it because it's fucking free.
Yeah.
But it's better than I thought it was gonna be. But it's still fucking stupid.
I think we've
Well-
talked about Bird Box longer than the movie was. So.
No, the movie's 2 hours.
Yeah, and we typically go about the length of the movie.
Yeah,
That's why we don't have very many listeners.
Mm.
we have
Because they
like,
could just watch the movie.
we had like 100. We should just start filming while we watch the fucking movie.
Dude, I can't do that. I'll be so distracted.
No, we'll just talk shit the entire time.
I don't think you can do. Well, I guess there's ways you can do that, but
Yeah.
it's weird.
We'll just watch the movie with headphones on,
Oh, of course.
like a bunch of
Oh.
Like Joe
masturbating
Rogan.
Louis.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
So let's rate this motherfucker. What is the rating system for this one,
well,
John?
obviously it's Birdie Boys.
Birdie Boys?
Yeah, Birdie Boys.
Damn, I really thought you were going to go back to the quote unquote fat bitch.
Okay, fine. Out of
Little
fucking 10 Little Debbie fucking hose vacuums.
That's God, you're so cruel.
Okay, fine. Out of 10 land whales, how would you rate Bird Box?
Jesus Christ. All right. I'll go first. I really well
What are
because
the categories?
yeah, we have 3 categories. God, it's been so long.
Horror.
Horror.
Well, let's see. Horror overall, like the fun factor, the entertainment factor, and then we always have a wild card.
Okay, so horror, fun factor, entertainment.
And then, well, let's just go with continuity.
Okay, cool. All right, so horror, I'll give it a solid 0.5 out of 10. 0.5
Respectable.
land whales out of 10. It wasn't
Darcy
scary
Rose.
in the fucking slightest. It had no potential to be scary, in my opinion.
No, there wasn't even a jump scare, which I guess good on them, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then fun factor, I would give it a 2.5 out of 10. Like, it was fun watching it with you guys. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I was
this-
watching it alone, I would be like, dude,
I wouldn't have made it.
I probably wouldn't have either, honestly. It wasn't like a terrible film, but like it only whelmed me, as Ryan put it, because I was watching it with you guys and we were roasting it the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And then for continuity, I mean, I would give it a fucking. I mean, the editing was terrible, and they should have just done it in a streamlined timeline.
Yeah.
But I would give it like a fucking 8 out of 10. Like, the continuity seemed fine. That, like, there wasn't too many plot holes. They just didn't give us all the information we needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Ryan?
I would say horror. I'm gonna be more lenient than Charlie. I thought it had a lot of the ideas were there for horror that I thought was pretty cool. So I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay. For
4 land whales.
Got
out of
it.
10.
Twinkie craving, watering at the mouth, fucking.
Fun factor. It had some fun bits. I've just seen so many bad movies that are far worse than this. So I'm also gonna give it like a 4. And then continuity. I thought there was just a lot of weird plot holes that they kind of had to fill over with the editing. I think that was a result of the weird amount of plot holes because the bad guys don't make any fucking sense. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the situation makes sense.
So that's also a 4. We're going 4s.
Ooh.
Okay.
4, 4, 4.
John?
I would give horror a 0. No land whales. They're free.
Not even one land whale?
Not even a half, my man.
Not even a fraction of land whale?
0% chance of being spooked by this goddamn movie.
Yes.
Let's see. For entertainment factor, I mean, again, we have to rate these in the fact that I was watching this with you guys, just roasting the fucking shit out of this movie the entire time. So I had about 4 land whale rating on that. It was an enjoyable roast of Comedy Central presents Bird Boy. For continuity, man, a lot of it just doesn't follow its own fucking rules. Like, it establishes rules and then just breaks them just for the sake of like, haha, bet you didn't see this coming. So I'd give it like a 1 out of 10 land whales. Like, overall, honestly, I could not make it. I wouldn't be able to make it through this movie by myself. Like, I would just be like, why do people like this so much?
I would only finish it solely so I could talk shit about people who finished it and liked it.
Right.
Yeah. It's just a dumb idiot movie.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the thing is, it's not even trying to even be smart. It's just like, ha, we're dumb.
Yeah.
It's so fucking rare nowadays to find a movie that I feel like at the end I don't fucking hate. Like,
I feel like it was just like overall a mashup of movies that were already made, like The Happening mixed with A Quiet Place,
Yeah.
like mixed
Even with like
Hush,
The Road.
dude. Yeah, except instead of hearing it was sight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And again, like, a lot of those movies are better movies because they fucking establish rules and they stick to them.
yeah,
And they don't try and jump around fucking 5 years. Like, okay, if your movie is so goddamn like disjointed that you have to set it between 2 time play like zones, you have to pick one. You have to, because neither one was interesting enough to be a movie. Like, they together, neither one gets enough time to be interesting.
and it's completely honest that whole 5-year period between the 2
Would have
periods
been way
is
better.
stupid that they left that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they travel what looks like thousands of miles away without being able to see, and they don't even like. We don't even get like a montage, like a quick like,
yeah.
even like a fucking sentence, like, oh yeah, they took a boat.
And
Like, okay,
we have absolutely no sense of distance in this either.
yeah,
Like
48 hours on a fucking river is a long goddamn time.
but even them getting to where the river was, like they were at that
Mhm.
house and the supermarket and shit, and then how far did they travel to get on the house by the river?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
the house they were at 5 years later is on the river, and they don't explain what
Also, the radio guy had no idea where they were in relation to the radio because you can only shoot around,
Mhm.
and he just said go down the river. Like, what if they were already downriver from them?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they just got them to go like into the ocean. Like, they just
rode
end
it
up
all the way.
they
to
end
fucking-
up out of like the Portland
Life
Bay.
of Pi, but they can't see.
Also, no idea where this film takes place.
Yeah,
No idea.
You're right. It might be up in like Washington, but I don't know of any river that's so goddamn long. It would take 2 goddamn days this side of like the Mississippi.
Yeah, you're right.
The only river I
That-
could think
that
of would be the
points to-
Mississippi,
Yeah.
and then everyone have some wicked ass
And-
Southern accents.
And if it was Mississippi, it would be way fucking bigger.
Yeah, it'd be a huge river.
I feel like it'd be
That'd
much
be dangerous.
warmer too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
It's dangerous as it is.
Mississippi's hot and muggy.
yeah. Imagine hell. This movie probably would have been a little bit better if it took place just the trip down the river on the Mississippi
Well, it's
where you
like-
can't see.
It's gonna be like Dawn of the Dead. The second one will be in the South. I mean, not
That's
Dawn of the Dead, Left 4 Dead.
Left for dead. Yeah, in the down south. So I
There's a
That's-
guess
coach in there.
That's fucking Bird Box, baby.
that's fucking Bird Box. We're back, baby.
We're back, motherfuckers. Great
Back.
Mistakes in Cinema coming at you weekly. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
we're gonna do weekly.
Yeah, we're gonna do weekly.
Yeah.
Well,
They're doing weekly, guys.
Yeah, hopefully Ryan joins us again. He's welcome any fucking time.
I'm not a far boy.
He's not a far boy,
No.
and you were very enjoyable as a
It's just
guest.
you
2
were.
days downriver.
Oh.
I'm right here.
Yeah, Johnny, dude, you're gonna have such a fun time mixing this guy because like he was moving his head the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
fucking time.
All of us were.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
It's fine. I'll just fucking. I'll wing it. I'll do your parts for you.
Yeah,
I'll just treat this
just
like it's a
overdub
metal
Ryan.
album. I'll just
Yeah.
fucking. I'll just get some vocal tuning on
Yeah.
there and become you.
Overdub Ryan, hell yeah.
Just listen to
There you go.
headphones. Be like, haha. Just like when you laugh and shit.
Ryan, before we go, you wanna plug anything or say any words?
No.
Okay.
Sick. Well, as my final message for this episode, you know, fat people, they
Fat Mike.
you know,
Ain't got no.
you may think there was a lot of fat shaming in this episode. Well, I gotta say, as a fat guy, it was funny. Get over it.
You're
Yeah.
not a fat guy anymore.
Yeah, you're not a fat guy anymore.
Hey man.
You lost that
Hey, man,
privilege. You
nice
lost your
shot.
privilege.
Well, as an ex-fat guy, I would have laughed.
Look, I'm 50% fat on my father's side.
You know, I go a couple generations back. I had a little fat in there. I'm a victim.
Yeah, I'm a victim here of my own words.
Yes.
Um,
What about you, John? Any closing words?
you know, I don't want to even plug anything for like my music projects on here anymore. I just want this to stand on its own.
Sick.
So
Let's do that.
yeah, any last words for it? If you have any, can people email us? I forget. Can people
Yeah.
email us shit? Because that guy's been emailing us about that movie. He
Yeah.
wants us to do.
I have not replied to him.
I've been super ignoring him because he sent us like 100 fucking emails over last week.
Do you remember what it was called? He's trying to get us to invest. He's not trying to get us to cover the film.
No, he wanted us to cover the film.
Oh, now he wants us to invest.
Ooh,
Those were his most recent emails.
boy, I'm not big on pyramid schemes.
We're gonna do the film, and it's gonna be like 10 seconds long. Or that episode, and it's gonna be like, it sucked.
It sucked. You should have known better. It fucking sucked.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're
I
not an
hated
artist.
it. I just saw Jason Goes to Hell, and that's a better movie. And that movie is literally a trash can abortion.
And that's the attitude we have towards beggars.
They can't be choosers, baby.
No.
But yeah, you guys have a good night. This was Great Mistakes in Cinema.